Hello, Uncle. Hi, Uncle Jerry. Hope you're well. How is Auntie? All right. Hi, Facebook. Oh my goodness. Happy Thursday, everyone. It's been a productive day over in Derby for me. I hope it's been the same for you. Um, I started out the day by co-writing. I joined a fellow musician, and we finished off a song that we started a couple of months ago, and then we wrote a second one. That was great as well. So really productive morning. How have you spent the day? If you're watching on Facebook, can you first of all give StreamYard permission to share your details, and then say hi? Let me know who's here. Let me know who's watching. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about creating products that will sell. And I think this is something that will benefit everyone, artists or no artists. I went into business myself, as well as becoming a doctor, because I needed to bring in more funds for my music. And I'm pretty sure lots of us will be in the same predicament, where we want to bring in more income for a variety of reasons. It could be anything. And sometimes we just need to think about what we already have that will um, increase our income, because sometimes all we need is we just need an idea, just one idea that could be big. And a lot of us already have these ideas, we've just not opened our eyes to see it. There is a lot that we can monetize. So really, really excited about this topic. I think it will be really helpful to everyone, including even if you're not an artist, because it's great to know all of the assets that you have as a person, that you can leverage, that you can monetize, that you can use. Okay, so that's essentially why it's an important topic. As artists, I'm sure many of you will have the experience of a lot of money being spent on your music. You spend money to produce it, and then to market it. And then you plan live shows, or you spend money touring, and there might be a huge mismatch between what you are putting into your music career and what you're getting out of it. And a lot of successful artists have been able to carry on their careers because they've been able to monetize, they've been able to leverage or create products that they've been able to then offer to their audience. I mean, think of why so many movie stars and artists have fashion lines, perfume lines. There's the reason why they're doing this is because they need to increase their income. They need it to be regular, because I'm sure as a an actor, sometimes your income will depend on how much movies you're getting, which is like artists. Sometimes we really have very infrequent um, uh, income. You have no idea what's going to come in. You can't really plan like that. So you need to have a plan to make things regular, so you can plan your life. You have people that rely on you. You have your spouse, you have children. You need to be able to rely on your income being regular. So, how do you go about doing this? How do you pick a product? How do you even go about creating one? Now, there are lots of different ways to do this. First of all, I'm going to show you how, but you can try and figure it out on your own, or you can get help. I am happy to talk to anyone further if they want to explore the topic further. But obviously, also think about the information that's already available out there. Think of there's Facebook groups on a huge number of topics. There are free courses out there. You just need to start Googling. There are paid courses that might be really cheap. And there are lots of businesses that are now online. And they offer free coaching, free training all the time. So there is an immense amount of information or training out there that's already available, and you just need to avail yourself of this information so you can start to put it to work. Also, you can talk to me. You can get one-on-one help. You can get courses. You can get group coaching as well. Okay, so lots of different ways that you can get help. And always, I think it's ideal when you plan ahead, when you already have a plan for when the need arises. Like, you don't wait for the need to arise and then you quickly want to make money. You realize that this is going to happen in the future, and then you start planning. You think of a long game all the time. That is gold when you're able to do that. Okay, so the steps that I would suggest that you use is, first of all, use what you have. What are you passionate about? What are you knowledgeable about? What skills do you have? Did you go to college? What did you study in college? Even if you are not using it, even if you're not using it, you still have that knowledge. So what do you have? What are your skills, right? And then make a list of all of them, okay? Is it something around IT, something around project management, something around even knitting, sewing? People pay. People actually pay to learn these things. Is it video skills, photography skills? What hobbies do you have? Okay, so hobbies, skills, something that you're passionate about, something you can speak about for, say, 30 minutes without even having an outline, without being prepared, without any prep work. Is there something that you are so knowledgeable about that you can just speak about it? Write all of them down. Okay, next, how do you actually decide on the product that you want to offer to your audience? You can look at the common needs of people. Okay, so things like money, shelter, health, mental health or physical health and wellness, time. Hi, PI. So good to see you. Relationships, that's a big one. Honestly, like, I love it when I come across unique topics that are selling. So I recently attended an event, and this couple were talking about their business. And you know what they did? They taught other couples how to make their marriage work, but with only one person doing the work. Like, I don't know how she did that, but I know there's a book called The Love Dare. I don't know if it was something around that, where one spouse decided that she didn't really need her husband to do the work. She did all of the work. Well, no, actually, it was a guy in the movie. He did all of the work and kept his marriage going, and brought their marriage back to life. Because most people, when their marriage is struggling, you need two people to make it work, right? Both of them need to want to make it work. So in the movie, the guy did it, but in real life, this couple, it was the lady. I'm not sure what she did. I really want to look them up. So they were going through a tough time, and she essentially took steps and brought their marriage back alive. And they went on to say how in the future, they saw other couples struggling, and they were like, oh, do you know what? We can teach other couples to do what we did. And they started doing that. They organized events and started to share, and it actually took off. That's their business. They coach other couples on how to make their marriages work. Mind-blowing. I think there are so many things that we can offer to our audience that they will happily buy. So lots of people worry about, oh, I don't want to sell. I don't want to feel salesy. I don't want to feel like I'm selling. I don't want to feel like I'm asking. Actually, no, I've had a huge mindset shift, huge mindset change around all of this, because all the courses that I've bought, I've happily bought because I saw the advantage. I saw what these courses will do for me. They helped me tremendously. They did. So when I offer a product to my audience or offer a product to people, it's because I know I'm doing them a service. I know this product will help them. And therefore, I offer it to them happily. And the people that buy happily because they want that change. They want that win. They want that advantage that this new knowledge, this new experience, this new course will do for them. And that's how you have to begin to think about it. That you have something in your hand, in your mind, in your heart that you can put together and offer to your audience, and they will buy. And this is people. You need to realize that this is what's happening already. There are gazillion people that are already doing this. That is completely what is happening now. It's not new. We just need to wake up to that reality that you have things in your hands that you can monetize. And then you need to believe in yourself enough to take the steps to do it. So now you've written a list of all of the things that you possibly can, offer to your audience. How do you pick one? Because when you pick one main thing, it helps. It pushes you further. You're able to focus on that and, make it as big as it can be. Okay. So first of all, you start with one thing, and you essentially decide, does this product save money or bring money in? Does it help in health? Does it help mental health? Does it give you back time? So productivity planners, productivity programs, things like that. Time management programs will be something along those lines. I was talking about hobbies, teaching, knitting, lots of all of these crafts can help people with their mental health. Okay, so essentially you are thinking about the advantages that it can give to your audience. And as long as it's among the big ones, money, health, time, relationships, you can prioritize those ones. Okay, pick those ones first, right? And then decide, what do you want to do? Do you just want to have a day event where you invite people over and you share about it and essentially teach them knowledge? Hi, Alex. Thank you. And then you teach knowledge. You is it a course? So I've recently recorded a course. I came up with an outline. I went on StreamYard and I did, I think altogether, how many videos was it? Actually, can't remember, but I'm pretty sure you can go through that course in about an hour. So sit down, talk about an introduction, talk about the topic, talk about what you want to teach, record it, edit it, and you have a course that you can offer. A coaching program. So you offer people a program where they meet you maybe once a week and you talk about the topic and you teach them. So I've talked about course, coaching program, a day events, one-on-one. Okay, so you could do a one-on-one coaching where over several weeks you meet them one-on-one and you talk about this and you teach them. Okay, you decide how you want to offer it, right? And then you do it. You talk to people and you offer it. And it might take a while, but it will take off. Just do the work. Just start. It will take off. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today if I didn't start. They say journey of 1,000 steps, 1,000 miles starts with one step. Something along those lines. So I hope I've been able to encourage you. I hope I've been able to open your eyes a little bit. I hope I've been able to inspire you that you can bring in more funds. You can. Now, lots of reasons why you want to do it. Number one, you've been called. Many of us who are releasing music have felt called to do it. We feel like God has given us these songs. God has given us these gifts. And we want to obey. We want to step out in faith. So we've been called. However, if you don't have the funds, how are you going to release the music? So you're doing this because you want to obey God. It helps you feel fulfilled when you feel like you're doing what you've been called to do. When you know you're at the right place at the right time, exactly where you should be, that brings fulfillment. You feel like you're walking the path God has called you to walk. So bringing in more funds will help you do the work and will increase your levels of fulfillment. You impact lives. I never get tired of hearing stories of, people wanted to give up. People thought, why am I even doing this? This is so hard. I'm putting a lot into my music. And who's even listening? Who cares? And then they hear one story and they're like, it was worth it. People contacting you on social media saying, your song got to me. Your song blessed me. I hear that all the time. So fulfillment, seeing lives impacted, having those testimonies, because someone said it this way, actually, have like a not just a testimonial book, but have all of these testimonies and stories collected somewhere. And then when you're having a bad day, you can refer to them and read them, because we default to remembering all the bad things people said about your music. Oh, I didn't like it. Oh, you don't sing well. All sorts. We default to remembering those, but we never remember the testimonies. We never remember how we impacted lives. So have a book of testimonials, of testimonies of how your music is impacting lives. And also doing this will grow your audience, because I've discovered some artists, not because I heard their music, but I loved what they were offering. I loved the products they were offering, the coaching, the help they were offering. And then I went to listen to their music. So it also grow your audience. Yeah, so those are your whys. Again, that's why you really want to consider doing this. And remember, you want to start way ahead of time, start planning, start thinking, start getting the help you need, so you can start bringing the funds in to fund your music career. I hope this has been helpful. Leave a comment below if it has been. I am going to sign off now because I have a coaching call with people. All right. Take care. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Bye for now. See you next week.